Good animation, bad animation. We've probably been at both fronts at some point in our anime life. That's of course if you've chosen the dark side and have become something you shouldn't have, and that's what I've become, haven't I? Most of us know that a great story is most of what an anime series needs to keep people watching. But we also know the series needs a nice art style, lighting, character designs, environments, etc. to keep their attention on the visuals, because otherwise you'd be reading a manga series or a book, let's be honest here. So in this short video I run through my pros and cons about animation in anime and generally my favorite aspects. Now, this might be a little bit of a stretch on my side, but the first anime of all time to be broadcast on TV would have to be Otogi Manga Calendar in, wait for it, 1961. Yeah, that is kinda surreal to me, personally, but holy crap! In my opinion, we can't really talk about the legacy of animation in anime without mentioning the myth, the legend himself, Hayao Miyazaki. After jumping from studio to studio like Toei and Nippon, he co-founded one of the most iconic anime studios of all time, Studio Ghibli in 1984. Without getting into too many details, Miyazaki made My Neighbor Totoro and Grave of the Fireflies. I think there's no room to debate when I say that those two are some of the most influential and iconic anime movies of all time, amongst his other works, of course. Now, I'd be lying out of my every hole if I said anime hasn't gotten even better since the Ghibli days. All I'll say is that Ghibli, for me at least, was a turning point for animation in anime and the example of what anime should look like. This obviously will depend on the genre of the show and partly on the studio animating it. If it's an action shonen series, it will probably need flashy over-the-top action and some fast pacing, for example. In my opinion, the way the scenes, movements, and emotions come out hugely depend on the studio animating the show and the voice actors, voice acting the characters. Some of the most popular and well-loved examples that I know of would be A1 Pictures, Kyoto Animations, Ufotable, Personal Choice, PA Works, and a lot of others. In this video, I briefly talk about two of them, the first one being Ufotable. Ufotable, or Ufotable if you want to be a stuck-up, is one of the most unique animation studios in the community, and for a good reason at that. The studio has a unique way of animation called in-house animation, basically allowing them to be more coordinated as a team and create more high-quality movement and effects at a standard budget. I don't really think I need to explain much about Ufotable if you've been watching the footage in the background, but the fandom has dubbed their Unlimited Blade Works series Unlimited Budget Works because of the obviously stunning outcome of their in-house animation style. If you want one of the best examples I can possibly give you, look at this short yet amazing clip. If that wasn't enough to show you their skill, then I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you're that one guy that goes to parties that just goes not for the girls or dancing, but because a friend told him there would be Cheetos. You pleb. That's pretty much all I want to talk about with Ufotable. Oh wait! I forgot about the detail that overshadows everything I said about them. The UFO table itself. Yeah, apparently they named their entire studio after this one table, and after they became popular and gained money they actually bought the thing, so good on them. I actually really love this detail and this kind of thought process. It's almost impossible for me not to gush when Kyoto Animation gets thrown into the conversation. The studio always seems to surpass my expectations, no matter what they are, both in visuals and storytelling. Though I'm not as familiar with Kyoto Ani as I am with A1 Pictures or Studio Pierrot and such, the few shows or movies I have seen left me speechless on a deeper level than I can actually express it with words. Ironically, that's all I had to say about this studio. I know, I said I want to mention two of my favorite studios, and I only talk about one of them for like 5 seconds, but what Kyoto Animation produces can be explained just through visuals, which I think makes it simply mesmerizing. When a studio is able to convey such feelings like the ones Kyoto Animation gives you, you've got yourself a fantastic studio, my guy. And that's where I'm going to finish this video. I know I usually just throw around for unfunny jokes hoping they would stick, but this time I couldn't. Because I wasn't allowed to. Yeah, this video is technically my homework. I wish I was joking. Thanks to occurrences, this ended up being my assignment. Japanese animation. God was looking out for me, eh boys and girls? Also thanks Mr. Shirley, totally don't hate you now. All that aside, thank you for watching this video. It wasn't what I was initially planning to make, but it still fits the theme of the channel after I searched the context of this assignment. I'd really appreciate it if you told me what your favorite animation studio was so I can actually talk with you about it, I guess. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye!